Where does the sense of confidence come from? And how can we become confident? If you're interested, keep watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is David Listen. And in case you don't know me, I am a licensed mental health counselor in the state of New York. I'm also a life coach and a meditation and mindfulness instructor. So on my previous video, someone had left a comment asking me to make a video about confidence. So I thought of just making a short video and just speaking what comes to mind about this topic of confidence and how to be confident. There's two kinds of confidence. One kind of confidence comes from knowledge and experience. The second kind of confidence comes from not attaching to our knowledge or experience. We become confident after having a certain degree of knowledge in something and experience, real life experience. So I'll use myself as an example. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and how do I have confidence that I can even do this job? Sometimes I felt incompetent, not sure if I should really be doing what I'm doing. But after years of doing this work, I feel very confident in myself. Why? Number one is because I've accumulated knowledge. I've accumulated knowledge about the theories as well as the techniques of counseling. And I have experience working with people, helping people to understand their situation, understand their problems, and find their own solutions for their problems. So based on my direct experience with people and the feedback they give me, I feel confident. I also have confidence because of the knowledge that I have a license. And a license represents that a person is qualified to be in a certain profession. And in a sense, that's a kind of confirmation. I know that I've been validated by others. So that validation is part of my memory. It's part of my knowledge about myself. So can't we say then that all of knowledge and experience are just accumulated memory? And after it's accumulated enough, it becomes strong. So we could say this one kind of confidence is conditioned. The second kind of confidence I see as confidence coming from non-attachment. So what does non-attachment mean? Well, this word non-attachment, don't think of it as coming from attachment theory in Western psychology. The word non-attachment, as I'm thinking of it, comes from the Buddhist tradition. The word that's often used in Chinese is called 无助. The English is roughly translated as not holding on to or not dwelling on. But what does this mean? Non-attachment to what? Non-attachment to knowledge and experience. I think to explain it, we have to contrast what is attachment. When we're attached to our knowledge and experience, we rigidly hold on to it. So as an example, if I was speaking with a colleague who's a counselor and we're discussing a case and we're both sharing ideas and saying, okay, well, how should we help this person? How can we deal with this case? And my friend says this, but I have a different opinion. If I'm attached to my knowledge and experience, I won't be able to really hear my friend. I won't be able to hear them out because I'll have this rigid idea of, no, this is the way it's got to be because this is how I've experienced it. So naturally, we'd probably get into an argument, or at least I would shut down. I wouldn't be willing to hear or absorb new knowledge. I wouldn't be willing to absorb or take in new experience. So attachment, simply, is holding on to our ideas. Attachment also means that I identify very strongly with my thoughts and ideas. I identify very strongly with my knowledge and experience as myself, as mine. So of course, if someone attacks my ideas and attacks my experience, I'll see it as an attack on myself. And I'll feel not so confident, or I'll feel threatened. And even if I have a strong attachment to these ideas, a strong attachment to myself, I may feel confident still. I may be able to fight back. I may be able to present myself even stronger. But still, there's weakness. Because if there is a person who could find the problem with my knowledge or the problem with my experience, because all knowledge and experience is limited, if they're able to find that and poke it, I would feel fear. I would feel threatened and not so confident. Confidence that's based on attaching to ideas as ourself is actually quite weak and not so stable. Non-attachment is just letting go of these ideas, not seeing knowledge and experience as ourself. So if we can let go of our thinking, let go of our self-defensive, self-centered thinking, actually what happens is that we find ourselves at peace. We find our mind completely at ease because there's no need to defend ourselves. We can still use our knowledge and experience to share, to help others, to cooperate, to deal with issues. As a counselor, I still have to use knowledge and experience in dealing with all the complicated issues that people are facing, and sometimes the complicated issues that I face. But with non-attachment to knowledge and experience, the mind is at peace. The mind is free. There's no longer a self-center based on attachment. And this is the strongest, most stable kind of confidence. It's the confidence that comes from psychological freedom. So there's a wonderful analogy from the Buddha's teachings. And it goes something like this, where you can use a torch, a flaming torch, to burn things. So if you put this torch on a grass hut, what's going to happen? The grass will catch on fire, the whole hut will catch on fire and burn down. But can you use a torch to burn the sky? The sky is not a thing. There's no object there. So if you use a torch, can you burn it? You can't burn the sky because there's nothing there to burn. That's just like a state of mind there's no self-center. There's no attachment there. So there's nothing that can be harmed. We don't feel a sense of threat when our own ideas and experiences are challenged. But how do we actualize this kind of confidence that comes from non-attachment? Well, that takes practice. The practice of mindfulness, practice of self-awareness, becoming aware of when we're attaching to ideas and experience. When we're aware of it, we can let go of it in that moment. And we do this practice again and again. So in summary, I see there's two kinds of confidence. One kind of confidence is conditioned, and it's based on an accumulation of knowledge and experience. A second kind of confidence is unconditioned. It's based on non-attachment to knowledge and experience. A confidence that's not attached is the most flexible kind of mindset, open to new ideas, open to new experiences, but at all times seeing the limitations of ideas and experience. I hope you like this video. If you have any comments or ideas, feel free to share. And in the meantime, be well.